Now we look at Ezad versus Quikaragon. So let's check this one out. Got some wet stuff on my hands because it was rain out there. Had to bring the delivery in, so now we should be good. Okay, here we go. Ezad versus Quikaragon. So Ezad is running Maltese and Quikaragon is running the Brits. So we got British versus Malta. Pretty good. Pretty good, actually. I love the Maltese Civ. They're pretty fun. Now, okay, now it works. Nice. Well, it's wonderful when the game works, right? Absolutely. So, yeah, let's see who wins this one. Optimus Prime 11. Well, I think we know where that name came from. Just saying. So, which treasure is this? It's the 85 wood treasure, right? So, that should be a pretty good one for Malta, because that actually plays right into the Maltese build order. Because two things Malta needs wood for early on: the market and hunting dogs, and then the German tongue card to get that commandery and 2 settler wagons in the Rage 1 deck. So, yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Pick up that A5 wood, it'll help you out quite a bit there, actually. Quikaragon got 30 XP, though. Not bad. Hunting dogs coming in right now for Ezad. And we'll see next what he ends up getting. Alright, so house up right there. Kind of curious what his deck looks like, because we do see a bit of variation in some of these Malta decks. At least some of the ones I've seen. So, yeah. What treasure is this? It's the cow treasure there. Not bad. What we got here? We got 3 settlers. Pick that up real quick. Oh, wow. Okay, so Quikaragon secures the cow, the moo. That's awesome. Alright, so the Brits are running 1v1 with Pioneers, Longbow Musket, Cav HP, all the infantry here, Cratesvilles. Okay, so we know that. How about Maltese? Maltese going 3 settler. You have German tongue, they have Winged Court, they got the crates. Return to Jerusalem. These, this. Alright, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what this means, though. So I think we're either going to just see straight up crossbow pikemen from Malta early on, or they're going to go to age 3 and probably go for... There's steel bolts in this. Okay. Yeah. Because there's some cards we always see with Malta. The German tongue gives you a commandery, 2 settler wagons, and then the commandery you get can train 4 more settler wagons, give you some really good economy. Winged Court is a beautiful eco card that sets it up so, you know, all of your defensive buildings with a range attack, if your villas are near it, they gather from natural resources 30% faster. That's huge. That's very big. You got your Vitolosia, allows your settlers and town centers to be significantly cheaper. Vills are 50% cheaper, and then TCs are 30% cheaper, so that's a huge discount. Helps you with the boom. So what's he gauge up with? He's gauge up with the Core Master for 400 wood. Perfect choice. Brits, though, going with the Naturalist. Interesting. So he gets a cow treasure, and he ends up going with the Naturalist. Is that right? Very interesting choice, actually. Is he planning on maybe going for a livestock pen here because he just happens to have other herdables? He could. He very well could do that. I wouldn't see what would stop you, but yep, right now he's going for a market, though. Getting a market as Brits is actually kind of an essential thing. There's a specific reason why you would want to get the market, though, as the Brits. Number 1, you want to get the gang saw technology, so the wood chopping one. Normally, gang saw is one of the least important techs for a European civ, but for Brits it's very important, because you actually want to build these manor houses as fast as you can. When you build one, you get a free villager, so get as much wood as you can so you can spam those houses down. It's very essential you do that. Gonna go for hunting dogs first, though, so he can maintain production of muskets. You've got about 2 cows right here. Let's see if he ends up being them right away or letting them fan up a bit. Really depends. Maltese Explorer picking up a village and explorer HP boost. Treasure there boosts his explorer's HP by about 30%. Quite good. Should help out quite a bit there. Let's see where Ezad is though. Ezad is going German tongue right now. It's a really good boom card to follow up 3 settlers. Gives you a ton of added grab rate with all those settler waggies. Where's the commander going to go though? Let's see. Malta is building out their church right now, so the church is down. The commander is going to go right here, followed by a hospital. The hospital is actually cheaper than the barracks. It's only about 100 wood, so it's the same cost as a house. But the thing is, it's slightly weaker though, so it's a little bit easier to siege. But at the same time though, the hospital can heal your soldiers nearby. So there is a reason that the hospital is a pretty good building. It's cheap and it can heal your stuff. And as long as you're like defending the area properly, the low HP isn't always that much of a concern. And then Ezad picks up Revnak construction. So now these villagers are gathering 30% faster near the town center and the commandery, as well as any outposts he might build. So his eco is like really doing well. And he's going to open up with Order Hussars from his commandery. Order Hussars are simply just Hussars that are slightly more expensive, but also slightly stronger too. And they're a little bit different than normal Hussars because they don't need upgrades. They're sort of in the same category as like the Asian consulate units because they just shadow tech when you age up. So they become scarier over time without you even having to put in any sort of wood or gold. Alright, so Hussar's gonna connect with the Sedis right here. He's gonna lose 1 settler. He's gonna lose 2 settlers. Oh man, look at this raid right here, man. This is crazy. He's gonna lose 3 settlers right there. Wow. He's gonna lose 4 to 5 settlers right now. Yeah, these Order Hussars are getting the job done here. Look at that. All the XP he's gonna get from all these Vil kills. Wow. Exactly what you like to see there, I mean. He's doing a great job on this. Oh man, look at that rating. Watch out for the pikes. Pikeys. Watch out for the pikeys. Because once they snare you, it's really hard to escape them. He might lose 1 though. But if he can get away, it'd be great. Okay, so he does get away with all 3 Hussars. If he can pull back to his hospital there, he could just heal them up good as new. So that should be great. At the same time that he's training settlers, he's also making his settler wagons. So it's in sort of a macabre way. It's like going for a 3 town center boom for a number of minutes because the settler wagons have the value of 2 villagers in 1, mind you. So yeah, it's really like you're training 2 vills at the same time here while the town center is making like 1 vill. So it is a really scary boom for a while there. Yeah, no. Brits though have to move very quickly. They are going to go longbowman pikeman, so pike and archer. Pretty good setup. Malta does have a few sentinels here though to protect the area from any potential pikemen, which should be pretty good. One thing to note about Maltese unique units, including the sentinels, they get an HP boost near their defensive structures. So as long as these sentinels are near the town center, these commanderies, outposts, forts, they actually are slightly tankier and can fight a bit better as a result. Yeah. Yeah, overall the Sentinels are a pretty good musket. They are a 2-pop musketeer, so on paper they do seem a little bit worse, but the fact is they get that boost from the Civ, but they also get 13 range, so they actually shoot a bit farther than a standard musket, so they can fight tactically they can fight slightly better. Kind of like how do I explain it? Kind of like how some of the musketeers, like the Japanese Ashigarus, sort of move a bit faster. The Sentinels get an advantage because they can shoot a bit farther away and can avoid bad situations. Order Hussars move ahead and take out a settler. That's a good raid there. More Sentinels training in from the barracks. 12 crossbowmen, so Ezad did make it to Fortress Age. Training out Order Hussar here, and 12 crossbowmen shipping in. Very nice. What about the Brits, though? So the Brits are going double musketeer at the barracks, and he's got a defensive line of pikemen, muskets, and a couple archers here. How many cards has he got left? So he's got... Alright, so he sent in the 700 coin. He knows he does need to plan for a fortress age now, because that's where the Malta is right here. And let's see what's in this spot. He's got the veteran sentinels, and he's going to get the veteran crossbowmen next. More Order Hussars coming in because he's going to need a solution to longbowmen and to make sure that longbowmen don't take out all the stuff. Though he does have a nice mass of crossbowmen at this stage. And he's going to get them up there. Ooh, wow. So we see a depot here. This is a building we don't always see, but when it's used right, it's very good. So what this is, it's basically a defensive structure. It can be used defensively, and sometimes it's used offensively. It's a structure where you can set it to detonate on units, and then when it explodes, it does a ton of damage, right? But you got to be careful because it will damage your units too. Because see the big giant font there in red? Explodes if destroyed. Destroys all boosts nearby unit. Damages all units, so your units included. Just make sure you know that. It also improves nearby gunpowder attack speed, so it actually allows the sentinels to shoot faster too, which is a kind of a cool perk as well as any cazadors you might get if you have the Portuguese tongue card. It doesn't look like he does, but some people run Portuguese tongue and add that to their commandery. They would allow them to shoot faster too. Yeah. I think personally what Ezad is thinking is he's thinking of fighting him here and allowing the gunpowder depot to basically allow his sentinels to fight a little bit better with their 13 range and improve rate of fire, which is good. Steel traps coming in there on his market, so that'll be great for his guy. Is he going Industrial Age? He's going Industrial Age. What's he going to pick up with that? Is he going to get fixed guns? Is he going to go double fixed guns here and go offensive with that? That'd be great. Alright, so he's going with the engineer right now. He's going to pick up some artillery there. He's getting more sentinels right now. So let's see if he goes for the double fixed gun. Because if he can get double fixed gun here, he can put one right in this spot. And he can put another one in this spot and start shelling his structures right in this area. Right in a straight line. That'd be great. Alright, so crossbowmen in this spot, trying to blast some of the hussars there. And what's going on here? So now you got longbowmen trying to hit the crossbowmen there. Watch out for that. More sentinels coming in. Get this house up over there. Halfway to engineer, then you can bring the artillery in. So yeah, basically all you have to do is hold out until you get to Industrial Age, and then you can get those wonderful fixed guns on the front there. Yeah. Could he pick up steel? I don't think he has enough time to get steel bolts though, because that would make his crossbows a bit more efficient in the long haul. But yeah, order. Oh man, he's gonna blow up the. Oh man, look at that explosion! Some of the pikes go flying back, and some of them are completely disemboweled there. Wow. Yeah, so you gotta be careful with those depots. I guess because he was only running a few trash units, he was fine just blowing that up, just to deny Ezad the better rate of fire of sentinels in that area. But yeah, you gotta kind of have to plan that out a bit. Yeah. So Ezad is now in Industrial Age. What is he going to do with this Industrial Age? He's got the falconets now. He's going to go for a factory. So he's going to get a factory first. And what is he going to do? Go for fixed guns then? Okay, so sentinels fend off the hussars here. Oh wow, look at that. Hussars gone. Ezad's Order Hussars are now shadow teched in the guard, and now they can really cut down these muskets with no problem because there's like no upgrades on it, right? Yep. And sentinels moving forward with the crossbows and artillery there. Very nice. Okay. Oh, GG. He just, yeah, no. An Industrial Age Malta is too much because then you can just get the sentinels up the guard, and then they have too many stats. Yeah, I love that Ezad did a Malta there. We got to see more Maltas there. And go away. I'm streaming, you muppet. Trying to cast some games here. Come back some other time. Maybe tomorrow.